Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. First of all, I just want to let you show something. A new addition for my Dragon Altar, personal altar. This one, for example, I found these on the flea market. Just coincidence. This one reminds me a lot of Leviathan. I had a lot of dreams of Leviathan. When I first came to meet Leviathan, he came in this form. The the draconic snake that is being told so much of how he showed himself to me in personal, how he showed himself to me. And next to him was this other thin statue, and this reminded me so much of Tiamat. You know, when I Google Tiamat, I see this dragon with 5 faces. Well, actually, this is how she appeared before me. This is how he appeared before me. These are the images of the dragon gods that came to me, and it's so darn interesting to have these on my dragon altar, just looking at me. Just one of the, I mean, she's the earth, she's the water, and he swims in it. It's the elements of water and earth coming together. I mean, that is just, I just want to show you this. I'm so glad that I could find these and to have these statues on my dragon altar. It's just, yeah, that is just, when you have a dragon altar, just don't throw garbage on it. It has to mean something. It's really something that should help you on your way on your dragon's path. Of course, I just want to say something else, of course. Um, I'm a dragon witch. I do dragon magic. I do dragon witchcraft. But of course, why do I do dragon witchcraft? That is because I want to follow the dragon. I'm a dragon follower. That is the first stage of someone that is being awakened on the dragon's path. The first stage is the dragon follower, the one that accepts the dragon. Because I didn't accept the dragon immediately because I felt unworthy. But once I accepted the dragon, I became the dragon follower. And at the dragon follower, I was very much excited what to do next. I mean, I accepted the dragon and I loved it. I loved it. And I said, what to do next? I mean, I accepted the dragon and I want to hold the dragon forever. But yeah, then of course, like I said, everyone is excited once they finally accept their dragon, and you might not underestimate it because this is a very difficult part of the path to accept the dragon. There are not many people, even if you have a dragon by your side, that to accept the dragon. That is the most important part of the path, of course, or you don't start your path. Your path begins with accepting who you are, accepting what you are, and accepting the dragon by your side, accepting the dragons eventually. Um, and the second part of the dragon's path is the part of the draconic Wiccan, and that is, you know, that is something that is actually yeah, the realization that you are going away from each other, that you lesser and lesser could feel your dragon, and that is a bad feeling. And then your creativity starts to go up, and then you build your dragon altar without knowing, and things happen that you are doing because you become a dragon Wiccan, and because you want to use your creativity to reach out for your dragon. And the third stage of this entire dragon's path is the realization that your dragon will not always be there. So you are fully understand what this is. Dragon magic, dragon energy. So you know that you have dragon energy also inside of you. That is the third stage. That is the stage of the dragon witch. And the dragon witch is the one that is coming here on earth as a human being, but with dragons by your side. And what your dragons are not always going to be there in the same energy. So you are doing and willing to do everything so that you are reaching out for your dragon, and you have to work together. That is the dragon witch. You work together with dragons. That is the entire point of it. In Draconic Wicca, you are trying to do this alone with a lot of creativity, the second stage. But the third stage is that you are eventually knowing who you are and accepting what you are. The accepting is the first, of course. The follower, the Wiccan, and the witch. It's all in 3 stages that you are going on the dragon's path. And of course, like I said, in the first stage, you are accepting the dragon. The dragon follower is the most exciting one. It's wow, it's beautiful, and everyone look at the dragon, but of course, no one can see the dragon or no one can feel the dragon. It's yeah, but that is what I was. Just why doesn't anyone care for the dragon? I said, why doesn't anyone see my dragon? I mean, look at the dragon. I said, no, no one can see it, no one can feel it. I'm all alone. And eventually I said, oh, maybe I'm just going crazy because I can see and feel dragons. Well, actually, no, not at all, because I came to find out that a lot of people are like us. You are like that. And the reason why this is because you are born with dragons. And that makes you a very special person, because we are in the minority. But everyone has an angel by their side. In our case, it's a dragon. We have angels by our side as well. They know the way to the dragon's gate, and they might want to be with you, so eventually they guide you to the dragon's gate. Before I accepted the dragon and become a dragon follower, the dragon showed me the dragon where they are home. And once I saw this, once I felt this, and I was living in this world, just doing my daily job as a zombie, because there was something missing. I even cut myself here on the arm, that I can still see a scar to this day, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was not even alive. At the same time, I saw this different realm in a different shape. And it felt like just 10 minutes that I was gone, but it was actually 5 months that I was away. And eventually I became a dragon follower, not because anyone asked, because I asked, because I wanted this. I wanted to reach out for the dragon, and I did so. But like I said, it's very exciting to to become this, to become a dragon follower, that you accept the dragon. And because of this, I wanted to do everything immediately. But there is one thing that you need to do after your first step, and that is of course a very, if not the most important thing as a dragon follower, is to build up your relationship with the dragon. Because where does your relationship lie with the dragon? That is actually a very good question, because every one of us has a different connection with the dragon. So you cannot say you have a connection like this or that with someone else, because you might feel the dragon, because it always starts with one dragon, or most of the time it will be one of your angels, the dragon, one of them that is managing to open the gate because of your trigger. It's all your mind. Your mind is helping them all the way. And once you accept things like this, you are opening gates for them. A lot of gates that should remain to be open, but these gates always open and close all together. It's because nature is a constant emotions, and every part of nature is important. Of course, winter, summer, the moon, solstice, everything, even the rain, even when it snows, everything about nature, every change of nature is just a change of your relationship, your connection with the dragon. So everything changes all the time, and sometimes we go like this. Then it starts with becoming the dragon Wiccan, the creative one. And then, of course, once you realize this, how magic and manipulation works, you become the witch, the dragon witch, the one that knows that you are born with the dragon, the one that knows that you have the fire of Fafnir inside. Of course, you can say Fafnir is that is just in addition. The dragon god Fafnir, being said that he was a dwarf. Well, actually, I don't believe in dwarfs, and I don't believe in dwarfs changing into dragons. Whenever I saw and felt Fafnir, another dragon god of fire, I felt a dragon being born as a dragon. Nothing else, nothing more. You have to be a bit, honest to yourself. People or dwarfs changing into dragons physically doesn't happen, because if that would be the case, we would change into the dragon, because we have the soul of it, also of that of the human, but also that of the dragon. That is the reason why you become a dragon witch. But yeah, of course, I understand all of the excitement that you are accepting the dragon, and you finally want to do everything, and you immediately want to go to the step of draconic Wiccan, and you want to do all the creative stuff. Well, just wait for a moment, just breathe and count to 10, because where is your relationship? What do you expect from the dragon? What is your relationship? build your relationship. It's so important to get to know your dragon. Get to know the dragon that moved heaven and earth to be with you and why they did it. Why? Because they don't do it for no reason. For none at all. They would do it for just a random human. Humans are nothing to them except for you. Why? And you need to find out why your dragon has did so much to be by your side. There are, of course, a lot of people who don't have a dragon by their side. Unfortunate people on the dragon's path that don't have a dragon by their side. It doesn't mean that that the dragons don't want this. Of course not. The dragon always wants this, and the reason why you feel that's this way is because the dragon wants it. But yeah, sometimes the gate just doesn't open, and whatever you are trying to do, the gate just doesn't want to move, and that is unfortunate. Sometimes we don't have, yeah, the needs. Actually, you can always try to ask the dragon to have a dragon by your side as a so-called dragon summoning. But yeah, you have dragons by your side. I know that they are looking at you. That always. I mean, but yeah, I know the excitement of being on the dragon's path, but build your relationship first. Build a relationship, because I was also like, oh my goodness, what should I do? What do I have to do for the dragon? And I don't know actually who is the dragon. And after a few weeks, I came to find out where it belongs. After a few weeks, just because I was disciplining myself, very much disciplining myself, because I said, focus yourself. Who is your dragon? And where does your relationship is? Of course, you can have a mistake even. Sometimes when you go too fast, you mistake a relationship with someone else, because once the dragon has managed to open your gate, it does mean that it always begins with one, but there can be other dragons that are following, that you are surrounded by so many of them, so many that have a connection with you. So what is your relationship with this dragon, and what is your relationship with this one? Or it remains with one. It can be even that your relationship will be with one of the gods. It can be that they are the ones that open your gate completely. But most of the time, it will be the dragon angels. You can say the dragon guardians, as I always say. But it can be that they are the ones that do it. They are the ones that are by your side. But most of the time, it's going to be your dragon guardian. Oh my god, I have such long hair. I should change this. Yeah, sorry, in addition. So, once you are becoming a dragon follower, and once you are building up to a dragon witch, build up your relationship with your dragon. It's very important to build up your relationship with your dragon. If you have a connection with the dragon, just build up your relationship, because that is very important. And how you build up your relationship doesn't have to be like humans. So, I mean, the dragon is not a human, not at all. In all of what they do, all of what they are, the dragon is not a human. Just keep that in mind. So whatever they are doing, it's not going to be human. But sometimes they forget that you are one of the humans, but also dragon soul, of course. But you are raised as a human among humans, so of course you have humans' principles and humans' limits. And so sometimes the dragons forget this. And it can be that the dragons go very far, like this really. I mean, this Leviathan is a dragon serpent that goes very far into your teachings. When she wraps her wings around her children, he is the one that is the teacher. I mean, yeah, of course. But yeah, like I said, I cannot say it enough. Build your relationship with your dragon. It's so important. Like I said, the 3 stages. Once you have the 3 stages, like the dragon follower is the first stage, that you are excited immediately, and that you are led into draconic quicker. But let time in between. Let there time be in between. Once your dragon is slipping away, then it's time to become a Wiccan.